Coach, how encouraged were you to see Matt Murray participate in a full practice today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a while since he's been out there, so we'll take it slow and see where he's at and talk to the trainers, and we'll make sure that he's in a good spot when he comes back.
As far as this week is concerned, does it look like tomorrow will be a day off for your hockey club and then back to work on Wednesday?
Yeah, that was the original schedule. Practice hard for a couple of days, day off, then we'll practice and we'll get back into our rhythm. I think it's tempting to really, want to work and push these guys, but with 20 games in such a short amount of time, it's going to come on quick. So I think it's a good time for us to take that rest.
How much trust has the so-called fourth line given you over the last little while, Coach?
Well, I mean, I can put them out against anybody. Certainly a big loss to us was Austin Watson, who was, arguably our best penalty killer. So when you're putting him out there and Bish out there and Zinger, who can play against anybody, these guys can go against any line and they can score as well. So, and Formie as well, who's done a real nice job on the penalty kill. So you got guys that can kill penalties, know how to play the right way, and a veteran guy that can score goals. So, I can use them in all situations.
Chris Garriock, Post Media.
DJ, just what are you trying to do with this time you have right now? I saw you doing some power play work and stuff like that. I mean, what will you try to accomplish before you face?
Certainly we want to score more goals on the power play, but at the same point, we have to keep our pace, and our mentality has got to be, for us to win, we have to limit the other team's chances. So, it was an opportunity. You always want to work. Young guys want to work on skill, and they have to. And I have to allow them that time to do that. They're young and they need to continue to get better. So, but we know as a team, we come back to practice here on Wednesday. What's going to help us win and what gets us points in this league. And we're going to have to check for everything, and we have to outwork the other team every night. And if we do, we get a chance.
I know as Pierre's department, I think a lot of people are probably paying attention to what's happening with those three young prospects at UND, and I know you have four, but I think the belief is that Cleven's going to stay. Are you watching that situation too to see what happens? And I have a second follow-up to that. Sorry.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, you never know how good the players are going to be till they get here. I mean, some guys you don't think are going to be ready get here and they're ready, and then other guys, it's vice versa. So certainly we know they're a big part of this franchise going forward. And Pierre will put him in the spots to succeed. So I wait on what he tells me, and if I see him, the players, that is, whether it's this year, next year, the following year, we know that eventually these guys are going to help us win.
Just secondly, I mean, how big a transition is that if they do either go to Belleville or Ottawa? Well,
it's huge. I mean, some guys don't find it that hard. Other guys, it takes a bit of time. It's different for everybody. But it's the pace, not just the pace of the game, but the pace of the schedule, the practicing and the game after game after game that you're not used to, that can sneak up on you. You can do it for a little bit, but usually, in a full season, that's when it gets guys. It's just the travel and everything that goes with the NHL is a hard thing to really get down. So, but these guys are special players, and they're going to help this franchise going forward.
Final one is from Mark Broussard at Le Dubois.
I'm curious if you've seen the video of Pierre throwing his drink the other night. It's gone kind of viral, and what do you think it shows about him?
Well, he might have picked the wrong sport. I think he could play for my Tigers in Detroit with that arm. He cares. He cares like every one of the players in here, and he wants to win, and he wants to win now. And I see that on a day-to-day basis where other people may not when I'm working with him. He's passionate about this team, and he's passionate about the way we practice and the way we play. And he puts the time and the effort in to help this franchise win. And emotion sometimes, gets for everyone. And I'm the exact same way, but that just shows to me that how much he cares.